While many smartphones nowadays have cameras, very few of them have optical zoom lenses. And there's a reason for that. Trying to put in an optical zoom lens into a tiny space like a smartphone is a gigantic pain in the butt. Just ask Samsung. If you've seen their K-Zoom camera, you know just how thick and unwieldy it is even without turning it on. ASUS has managed to find a way to stuff in an optical zoom lens into a phone without making it chunky or clunky. This is a Zenfone Zoom. As you can see, it's just 12mm thick, it still has an optical zoom lens inside. Today we're going to be taking you through the Zenfone Zoom, take you through its features, its design, and more importantly, tell you how the optical zoom lens in this particular camera works. A lot has changed since the official announcement of the Zenfone Zoom almost a year ago in CES. While many of you are probably annoyed that the company took their sweet time in releasing the Zoom, the wait hasn't been for naught. For one thing, the company has changed the material on the back cover from a plain matte one into a brown, hard plastic that has a faux leather trimming, and the phone looks better for it. Since the Zoom is the most premium Zenfone released by ASUS so far, they're spared no expense in making it look and feel premium. The phone uses a metal frame that's been intricately crafted from aluminum, and overall the device feels hefty without feeling too heavy. The edges of the space gray colored metal frame features nice looking bezels and chamfered edges. The display of the Zoom is a 5.5-inch Full HD panel that has a Gorilla Glass 4 protection and blue light filter for eye protection. Just like the Zenfone 2, the Zoom's IPS Full HD display is bright and vibrant with excellent viewing angles all around. On the right side of the phone sits the power key as well as the volume rocker that also serves as a zoom control when the phone is in camera mode. Look further down and you'll see the shutter key for photos and a smaller button for videos. Either will instantly launch the camera app. The 3.5mm jack is on top while the USB port is on the bottom. There's also a lanyard loop attachment point on the Zoom, which works in conjunction with a very premium looking leather lanyard on the device. Flip the phone over and you'll see the very prominent camera module that has a dual LED flash and laser autofocus system. ASUS has managed to squeeze in a 3x optical zoom lens by very clever engineering, using what they call as a dual periscope system. The thickness of the camera module has to do with how the camera sensor and the lenses work together. The sensor is offset 90 degrees and a series of lenses work in conjunction with the main lens that you see, with each lens moving depending on the zoom level. This allows the Zoom to have a 3x optical capability while still being relatively thin. We're a little bit disappointed to find out that the Zoom isn't capable of 4K video and tops out at just Full HD 30 frames per second. Here's a few more specs of the Zoom's camera. The lens is provided by Hoya, while the sensor is provided by Panasonic. There's also laser AF on board, as well as optical image stabilization for judder-free videos. The Zoom is also capable of long exposure times of up to 32 seconds and has a manual mode as well. Again, the sensor is a 13-megapixel Panasonic unit. While it might not look it, the back of the Zoom is removable, and taking it off will reveal a single SIM slot and a micro SD slot if you feel that the 128 gig of storage isn't enough for you. Internally, the Zoom comes packing Intel's Z3590 quad-core processor running at 2.5 GHz along with 4 GB of RAM. There's more than enough grunt for almost any task, and the Zoom is especially capable, although the Zenfone Zoom wouldn't let us install the latest version of Antutu on it for some reason. Android 5.1 Lollipop runs inside the Zoom along with ASUS Zen UI. Our gripes with Zen UI is still there. There's still way too many pre-installed apps inside the phone, which slows it down over time. So we have good news and bad news as far as camera samples are concerned. The bad news is that we really can't give you camera samples now. Although the good news is that we'll be taking a trip to Cebu this weekend with ASUS to take the Zoom on its ultimate test, covering Cebu's iconic Sinulog Festival. There is no pricing for the Zoom as of yet, unfortunately. So that has been our first hands-on for the Zenfone Zoom. A lot of you are probably asking us for images, sample images shot from the camera. Unfortunately, we're actually doing this hands-on in the office of ASUS, and we can't do that yet. This weekend, we are going to Sinulog, that's in Cebu in the Philippines, and we will be covering that entire event using this Zenfone Zoom. So, In the next few days, just watch out for our YouTube channel and also our website, and we'll be posting unedited photos and videos of this particular taken with the camera to show you the image quality and video quality and everything that you need. So if you have any other questions about the phone, please leave them below. If you like this video, subscribe, comment, ask us questions. We try to answer your questions in the comments below if you have any. Thank you very much, Unbox. My name is John, signing out.